dog days of summer are upon us, and that means it's time to find some new and exciting web series to watch. Hi guys, welcome to CineBolt, and in today's video, we are counting down our picks for the top 7 best and new web series released on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount Plus, and HBO Max. With a wide variety of TV series to choose from at all times, it can be hard to know which shows are worth watching. But to make things a little easier for you guys, here are the top 7 best new web series that you should watch right now. On number 7, we have Resident Evil. Resident Evil is an action horror series developed by Andrew Dabb for Netflix and loosely based on the video game franchise of the same name by Capcom. The show's main plot is spread out over 2 points in time, 2022 and 2036, with a gap of about 14 years. The past plotline deals with the struggles of 14-year-old fraternal twins, Billy and Jade, the children of Dr. Albert Wesker, who were conceived through suspicious circumstances. While in the present of 2036, the T-virus has decimated the human population to 300 million refugees, living in walled city-states and other settlements, and surrounded by more than 6 billion flesh-eating humans and animal monsters known as Zeros, who contracted the virus. If you're looking for a decent horror series that's full of suspense and exciting action, then you should definitely check out Resident Evil on Netflix. The series has 3.9 ratings on IMDb and 55% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes. On number 6, we have The Longest Night. The Longest Night is a Spanish prison thriller series created by Victor Sierra and Jose Moraes. The main story of the series focuses on a notorious serial killer called Simon Lago, also known as the Alligator, who is imprisoned in the Monte Baruca psychiatric prison. However, on Christmas Eve night, a group of armed men surround the prison and cut off communications with the outside. Their aim is to capture the dangerous and sadistic killer and demand that if the guards hand him to them willingly, the attack would be over in a flash. However, the prison guard Hugo Roca has other ideas. He decides to refuse their requests and prepares his men to resist the assault. With an amazing story that moves forward at breakneck speed, The Longest Night is a breezy prison thriller with a deft exploration of moral ambiguity. The series has 5.8 ratings on IMDb and 100% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes. On number 5, we have SCLAIMER. SCLAIMER is a Canadian TV medical drama series which centers on the nurses and pilots working for an air ambulance service in remote northern Manitoba. SCLAIMER is a fascinating show that brilliantly weaves together intense character journeys and high-stakes medical rescues, following the triumphs, heartbreaks, and tribulations of budding nurses and pilots flying air ambulances in remote northern Canada. So if you're looking for a great medical drama to watch, be sure to definitely check out SCLAIMER on Paramount Plus. The series has an IMDb rating of 6. On number 4, we have Evil. Evil is a supernatural drama series created by Robert and Michelle King. The main plot revolves around a skeptical female psychologist, Kristen Bouchard, who joins David Acosta, who is training to be a Catholic priest, together with a blue-collar contractor, as they investigate the Catholic Church's backlog of unexplained mysteries, including supposed miracles, demonic possessions, and other extraordinary occurrences. Their main job is to assess if there's a logical explanation behind these occurrences, or if something truly supernatural is at work, while also examining the origins of evil along the dividing line between science and religion. If you're looking for a spine-tingling, edge-of-your-seat thriller, then look no further than Evil Season 3 on Paramount Plus. The season is packed with even more chilling twists and turns and uniquely blends mystery, religion, monsters, and mayhem. The show has 7.7 rating on IMDb, and Season 3 has 87% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. On number 3, we have The Boys. If you're looking for a new show to watch that's both funny and action-packed, then you should definitely check out The Boys on Amazon Prime. The Boys is about a group of corrupt superheroes who abuse their powers for evil and are essentially the world's biggest jerks, while a ragtag group of normal people known as the Boys embark on a heroic quest to expose these corrupt superheroes. The Boys is a clever and satirical take on the superhero genre that is both entertaining and thought-provoking. The acting is top-notch, the action is thrilling, and the writing is sharp and witty. So if you want to watch a smart and bold superhero show, then you should definitely check out The Boys on Amazon Prime. The series has 8.7 rating on IMDb and 98% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes. And on number 2, we have The Sandman. The Sandman is a fantasy drama series based on the 1989 comic book series written by Neil Gaiman. The main story begins in 1916 when a wizard attempting to capture death in order to bargain for eternal life ends up trapping her younger brother, Dream, who is then imprisoned in a glass prison for decades. But after his escape, Dream, also known as Morpheus, goes on a quest for his lost objects of power. Along the way, Dream deals with a variety of colorful characters, including his own family members, who each have their own stories to tell. While The Sandman can be a bit slow at times, its gorgeous visuals and interesting characters more than make up for it. So if you're looking for a show that is visually stunning with a story that is both complex, engrossing, and equal parts spooky and heartwarming, then The Sandman is the perfect show for you. The series has 7.8 rating on IMDb and 85% critics score on Rotten Tomatoes. And finally, on number 1, we have House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is a fantasy drama series created by Martin and Ryan Condal for HBO Max and is a prequel to Game of Thrones series. The main plot takes place 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones, when the Targaryen dynasty is at the absolute apex of its power, with more than 15 dragons under their yoke. However, their slow fall from power begins when King Viserys Targaryen breaks with a century of tradition by naming his daughter Rhaenyra as the heir to the Iron Throne. But when Viserys later fathers a son, the court is shocked when Rhaenyra retains her status as his heir, and the seeds of division sow chaos across the realm. If you're looking to watch a series that's full of intrigue, drama, and suspense, then you should definitely check out House of the Dragon on HBO Max. Not only is the story fascinating, but the acting and production values are top-notch. You'll get to see all of the political machinations and backstabbing that goes on in this series, just like in the Game of Thrones, and you're sure to be on the edge of your seat throughout the entire time. The series currently has 8.9 ratings on IMDb and 85% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes.